Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Today's the first day that I haven't seen any rain in a while. That's a plus. Had been getting a bunch of rain. If you're watching this later or you're just coming in, make sure you hit the thumbs up for us. Subscribe and ring the bell. Can everybody hear me all right? Is the picture all right? I'm going to have to do something different with the banner because the banner is not showing up on the computer screen like it did on my phone. Trying to figure out how I can figure out this chat. Uh-oh, I just clicked something. Don't know what I got going on. Can y'all hear me? Is anybody commenting? I just clicked something. I don't know what I'm doing. Got to be clicking to figure stuff out, though, I reckon. And I definitely don't have something right, because to be sure somebody will be chatting by now. Ooh, let me see here. Y'all bear with me. I see live chat at the top, and if I click on that, I appreciate all y'all coming in. I just can't see nothing nobody's putting up yet. Live chat. The only options I got is participants, pop out, chat, and toggle timestamp. So none of that seems to be working for what I'm after. One of y'all guys that know my phone number, call me so I can try to figure out what y'all seeing on y'all's end. Several of y'all should know how to get up with me because I'm not on my phone. Only thing I got different is I've got a microphone, a different mic than that to try to make the sound be better. Hello? Hello? Hey. Good. What is the live showing right now? Okay. Can y'all hear me? Yeah. It won't let me click on live chat. My cursor won't. No, it won't highlight it. Y'all, I'm trying. Yeah, I mean, it looks just like it did last week, except there's no comments coming on my end. Let me click on something else. I could try that. Let me. All right. Let me see if I can pull. I'll try to pull the comments up on my phone. Thank you, buddy. All right, y'all. I'm trying. I'm gonna try to pull my pull the YouTube up on my phone, and then I can read my comments on the phone. Let me turn my volume down. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna back up for 1 second, y'all. Mr. Ed Gaza, Matt and Andy, Steve Mack, Patch of Heaven, Mr. Monty, George Harsh, Gordon Bright, Britt Farms, Bob Bruce, A.K. Wayne, Jade Harris, Nade Homestead and Hereford Cattle, Food Forest and Permaculture, Gordon Bright, unsaid him, Murphy Law. Hey, Miss Becky, how you doing? I'm just trying to run over the comments because they're not working on my computer for some reason tonight. I appreciate all of y'all coming in. And hey, Gary Strick, what's going on, buddy? Hey, Mallard 5, we trying a new microphone tonight. And, of course, we've had issue. Hey, SC Firefighter. All right, I'm called up. Hey, Rockin' Robbie, how's everybody doing tonight? So the sound is good, the picture is good. I just got to work on my angle now for my banner in the background because the banner is not displaying on my computer screen like it did on my phone. It's not fit right, but it's a learning curve here for us. And I was saying earlier, today's the first day, and I don't know how long that we haven't had any rain here. Normally we get a crazy amount of rain. Mr. Bob, your package is in the mail, buddy, for you winning our little giveaway that we're doing here a couple weeks ago. So it should be arriving there anytime, maybe if the postal service or whatever is running like they should. Yeah, I just put new names on it also. But to tell you the truth, on my phone, I can see a lot more of the banner than I can on. I'm moving the screen here to see if I can make it fit better. Because looking at the computer screen is totally different. Brian didn't give us a chance for me to record Gordon, Ted, and Nenny. Still haven't done much more of the mud or anything in here. It's working good. The air conditioner's working good. I'm happy. I just don't like it when we have issues with the stuff going like it's supposed to with the microphone, with the chat tonight. Let me grab a drink. Y'all give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. So what's everybody been up to the weekend? Anybody else getting rain? Maybe if the rain will stop, we've got a bunch of hay that's ready to be cut. Go to the post office Monday. Maybe it'll be there. Uh-oh. Miss Becky's going to mail somebody's package. Somebody want a package from y'all, Miss Becky? Had a little rain today. George said they got some rain last night in southern Maryland. 5 millimeters. That is right, Gordon. Gordon, you did Ted the next day while me and Brian was going to the rebellion. Mr. Steve dropped the link up there a minute ago for our merch, if anybody's interested in some merch. Matt Nanny said his wife had him busy on the honeydew. ready to get back on the bulldozer. Hey Chuck, what's going on, buddy? You posted some footage from the racetrack. I'll try to go check it out, buddy. Had a gorgeous week, probably the warmest of the summer. Thank you for calling a while ago too, Mr. Wayne, when I was panicking trying to figure out what was going on. Mr. Steve beat you to it. When the pressure's on like that, sometimes it's hard to think about. Just take your phone out and look at the chat on it. Rick Board, thank you, buddy. Jackie's live and you late. That's right. Thanks for the chat, for the super chat, buddy. We picked us up another computer yesterday to also try to learn to do more stuff on. I'm wanting to try to learn to do more editing stuff and I'm trying to break the old habits that I learned when I first started YouTube about the editing everything on my phone, but it's being pretty tough to break so far. Hey Agwild, what's going on, buddy? Had to get the septic pumping truck to come in Friday, or the honey wagon. Some people call it the honey wagon. Had to get our septic tank pumped out. I think it's cause of all the rain, though, to be honest. I mean, there's a lot of people having trouble right in my neck of the woods right now. Hey, Lawson Farm. Let's see, Brian didn't work you down too bad. Yeah, the editing part's the way harder than filming stuff. Filming's the easy part. When you have to sit down and go through all that footage and figure out what to take out or what to leave and how to put it together and stuff, that's what takes the most time. A lot more time than the recording. The recording's the fun part. Just get a trash pump, blow it out in the field. That's one way to do it. Hey, Jade Harris. I don't really know exactly what percentage they take, to be honest. I just know pennies make dollars, buddy, and it adds up and it helps. I mean, it don't take much to make a difference sometimes. Mr. Steve thinks it's 30%. Thanks, Murphy. Yeah, man, I'm real anxious to get to go back to that Walnut Farms and make a video with that rebeller running, because and maybe Brian won't be talking so much in that video. What's going on, Brian? I'm glad you made it in, buddy. Hey, MJR Farms, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, there's a bunch of new names. I think your name is one of them. I got to figure out which way I need to turn so you can see your name. MJR, your name is right there. I just put it on right before I went live tonight. I've got to work on positioning my computer if I'm going to continue using the computer, so that way I don't be hiding y'all's names. But it's good for the analytics, Rick. That's right. Whatever keeps sharing it out and bringing us new friends over, that's what we're about. Getting to meet other people that do channels and hanging out and checking their stuff out, and really like seeing the way other people do things. So if I can find an easier way to get to the same final step, that's what I'm all about. Mark's Motorsports and Farming. What's going on, buddy? Glad you made it in. I seen you just dropped another tractor pulling, I believe, video right when I was getting ready to go live. Chuck D, your name's up there too, buddy. I just put it up there, right there. Uh-oh, I got a point right there. I'm pointing at your name now, Chuck. Yep, it's up there. Oh, Rick Bork deleted a message. Mr. Ricky Locklear is another YouTuber. He does pretty much all that sign stuff for us, and I think I'm fixing to add something to that board for y'all guys that super chat and help us out so much. I'm gonna try to come up with a system to put beside of y'all's names, like a color mark, so that way people will know that you support us and help us a lot. I don't really know how to do it because I don't want to do nothing that's going to make anybody feel left out. But I want to do something special for y'all guys that do the super chats and take that extra step to help us. On your live the other day, Rick, or video or something, on one of them you said that you was gonna drop a video or you was hammering me pretty good, and I've been waiting on it and I ain't seen it yet. Did I miss it? Or is that an upcoming video? Hey, Ray Foxworth, what's going on, buddy? Chris Hope, I'm glad y'all made it in. That ain't too many people to say hello back to, Brian. You got to respond to all your peoples. Put a star beside it for attendance. Yeah, and then I was thinking, like, because there's several of y'all that do it regular, and I would like to change the colors of the star or the check, whatever I do. So like the higher you going, that your name will stand out from everybody else. But then I got to figure out what colors and how would everybody know the difference. I reckon they'd ask me and I'd have to tell them. Be sure to click the like button, Mark said. That's right. That helps us out a lot. Yeah, there's nothing going on here in the fields. I mean, I've quit counting how much rain we've got in the past month. It's crazy, unreal. Teacher used to put check marks by the name. Yeah, we're going to try to do something. A big drag race at Darlington next Saturday afternoon. Good deal. I'll see, there's another super chat. Brian, thanks for being a friend. You are a friend, buddy. And I've told you 100 times, y'all don't have to do it. But I sure do appreciate it. Y'all don't know how much. That means I might be able to have the air conditioning on again in here next Sunday. over a month. Trying to make sure I don't miss any comments on here, y'all. That's why I went on the computer again tonight, because I really enjoyed the comment part on the computer last week. Was so easy. Hey, Miss Joey Stewart, how you doing? Yeah, it's cool here too, Brian. I think the high it got here today was like 78 degrees. And that was earlier today before the cold front come through. Ag Wild, they do get a percentage, and I'm not exactly sure. I should look at all that stuff more so I would know. But to say it, I really don't know how much to get. Yeah, y'all gonna have me chugging a beer like Rick does if y'all keep on. That guy coming here dropping them $50 super chats to chug one, I might have to embarrass myself. I'm just picking. Not yet, Lawson. We've been checking the fields because generally when you get a lot of rain like this, we can get army worms and stuff into coastal Bermuda hay, but so far so good. Put the names in red, white, and blue. That would stand out. That's an awesome idea, Murphy. But then, is that going to upset any of y'all that don't do super chats if I go through and change the guys' names that do? Because I don't want to do nothing to upset anyone. Checks near half. It shouldn't upset you, Brian, because you actually one of the ones that do it. So your name will be changed. Just make sure, Mark, that when you get approved to be monetized as a partner, make sure that you go on and do all the steps that you're supposed to, because it's not easy. You got to make sure that you get everything verified through your bank and everything, so because they won't send it if it's not all done. I ain't gonna make y'all mad. Good deal, because I sure don't want to. Embarrass yourself every week. Tell them like I can't tell them like you do, Rick. That Brian wants a refund. 50 chickens in the hen house. How you doing? What we can do, Brian, is we can do a poll. I can just ask everybody if they think we should take your name down or put the trader sticker back over it like we did that one week. See, now if I had something to hold my phone right here, it would look just like I'm looking at the camera like I'm supposed to do. Yep, there's one vote to take it down. Ag Wild said you don't get enough views. Just keep doing what you're doing, buddy. It'll come. It really surprises me because my new videos, most of them don't get a lot of views, but over the channel in a whole, we get decent amount of views every day. Want your name on a separate wall. Oh, I've got your name written real big on that wall over there, Brian. It takes up that whole wall. Hey, Billy Todd, how you doing? I still had that sticker on the refrigerator that I put on Brian's name that night, and I think it fell off when we was moving everything in here doing the sheetrock work. So I'm constantly reminded of you. How's the weather your way, Brian? Are you gonna be able to get any hay done this coming week? Or y'all raining out too? Hey, Midwest Alice, how you doing, buddy? You made it in. Good deal. DLK's in the house. Hey, DLK, did you see that rebuilder video I dropped last week? If not, you need to check it out, man. That's a top-notch setup. We plan on going back as soon as I'm able to get away again and make a video of it running this time. I appreciate you coming in, Ag Wild, and I hope you get your hay rolled up before the rain, buddy. Yeah, that is a nice sign DLK's got put up. Well, I sure do appreciate you stopping by, DLK. You've been around our channel since about the beginning, buddy. South Carolina farmer, what's going on, buddy? Long time no chat. Yeah, man, we've been busy on the farm, but just not busy doing hay that we need to be doing. We just can't make the hay like we need to, but we're still plenty to be busy with. I think it's Jordan is Midwest. He's asking Rick if he's bringing hamburgers Friday. It's swamped here too, buddy. It's crazy the amount of rain. Mr. Wayne, that was a lot of bales through that Massey. What was it, a 139 or 38? Yeah, that was a lot of bales to be run through a baler. I can't believe they've already run 100,000 through the new one. South Carolina farmer said he's got 90 new pigs. I just hope you got us at least one when it comes time that we can get the meetup rescheduled, which I'm sure you will. 200K now. 15 pounds. Lawson Farm, I really don't know what they got going on exactly, but I know that he's got a nice outfit. See, I don't know how to make sure that my phone is on all chat right now. And Britt Farms just dropped $5 super chat. I sure do appreciate it, buddy. Sure do appreciate it. So Wet Ducks is getting around in the John boat. That's right. Food Forest Permaculture, I appreciate you coming in, buddy, and have a good week. Scott Swift. Hey, Scott, I appreciate you coming in. I don't know if I've ever seen your name, but I'm glad you found us and are in here and hanging out with us. I'm just hoping right now to finish the second cutting. We normally get 4 at least normally. And if it don't start raining, we ain't gonna get no more. You'll add extra fire to it back. Just got the first inch of rain. Man, I got so disgusted and trying to keep up with how much rain we've had that it's unreal. And today we've had none so far. Tomorrow it's only like a 20%, so that'll be possibly 2 days in a row with no rain. Then it goes right back to 60%. Steve Mack just wants one cutting. I believe you're going to be fine, Mr. Steve, because normally I'll be baling hay almost all the way up to Thanksgiving, and to be sure, by Thanksgiving, we can get you down here by then, maybe. Because you got to double your output from last year. I think we can make it happen. Zero rain. It was getting dry here too before the rain started a month ago, right before vacation. Mr. Steve just dropped the link for our Teesprings. If anybody's interested, go over there and check it out. You'll be twice as tired. I really hope that don't get you too tired, Mr. Steve. Shane Holtz, hey, going on, buddy? Man, it's quiet with the air conditioners cut off. Or might start a fire. It's still raining, bud, pretty much every day. Today was the first day in probably, I don't know, 10, 12 days that we haven't had any rain. Today, so far, is none. Tomorrow is 20%, so maybe tomorrow we won't get none. Then it goes right back to 60%. We had to get the septic tank pumping truck to come out Friday. The ground so saturated, our septic system's not working. Right on the razor's edge of crazy. Yeah, Rick, you sure are, buddy. Scott Swift, your first time here. Well, I sure appreciate it, buddy. We normally do the live every Sunday night. Right now in the summer, we do it at 8:30. And when the temperature starts dropping and the days get shorter, we'll move it to 7:30. Everyone around you's cutting. Time for making marshmallows. If we get in our fields right now, we're going to rut them up so bad that we'll have to diss them in next year and do something different. If we don't get no break between now and Tuesday, I'll make a video just showing y'all how much water's in the fields and stuff. Hold on, there's a mosquito. Because if you get in the field now, you're going to tear it up. Only way people's in fields right now is cutting water furs for water to run out. Just don't want to mess the fields up, so we got to beat through them for several years, or you have to figure out if it's worth it or not. And a lot of times it's not worth it to tear the field up. But if we don't get no more hay than we ain't going to have enough to even feed the cows we kept. I reckon the blessing is we don't have as many cows as we did last year at this time. But on the downside, we don't have the hay to sell either to make the money that we was planning on making off of selling the hay this year. This is driving me crazy why my comments won't pop up on my computer. Billy Todd's leaving. Appreciate you coming in, Billy. Have a good week, buddy. Yeah, I believe we're going to get more made. I mean, it's got to quit raining at some point. I believe. If not, we're going to eat the cows we got and go to work at Walmart or somewhere bagging groceries. Y'all give me 1 second to grab a drink. When I get Mr. Steve down here, he can help me figure all this computer stuff out while my computer is not working right. Yeah, we need to make a little more than what we got, though, to feed what we got. Because I would like to at least make a dime off of a little bit of hay. But it is always a blessing when you don't have to buy hay and the feed you stock. Because that's a bad feeling when you go all summer making hay and get in the winter and have to buy it. Now I'm on the edge of crazy. Hey, Aaron Hall, how you doing, buddy? Sure appreciate you dropping in. Sound like Dustin Adams. Got 3 videos, but can't figure out how to make them into one. Hay's not happening this year in Colorado. Way too dry. That's right, Mr. Wayne. And we did have a little dry streak mixed in there between the two, where it turned warm so early in the spring, the hay started, then it turned dry. And then when it did start raining, it hasn't stopped. Farming at times can make you about go crazy. I agree. Uh-oh, Rick said something about he gave up on cattle, something. He must not be had enough yet. He didn't want to leave that out there public. Is the sound any different this week versus last week? Because I'm using a microphone this week to try it and see how it works. There he went another. The sound's better this week. Thank you, Mr. Steve. It's hard to get any help out these other guys. Just having lunch. Can't type. All that devil you was giving me the other night about not knowing how to spell, Rick, on your live. I could probably read it better if it was spelled wrong. Murphy said the sound's great. Good. We've had this mic here for 6 months or more, and I finally decided to try it. I sure do appreciate that, Rick. I try to keep it for any and everybody that watches, and the way y'all do it's good too. I mean, I have a ball and enjoy watching and laughing on y'all's, but drinking beer on the internet is more fun. If your cow prices is like they are here, you're probably making more. The sad part is I really enjoy the cow calf deal. I enjoy what I do. Work harder than I ever have, but I don't feel like it. But with the cow situation, with the prices and all like they have been, I just didn't see no reason for me to keep investing so much of my money in it to try to make a decent product and feel like I'm giving it away. So it don't look like I'm gonna have that problem this year because I ain't gonna have no hay the giveaway or sale. It looks like we took care of all that with one stone, don't it? The tongue got twisted. It's easy to do. Man, if we put our accent on the way, I'd be autocorrect spelling stuff wrong. I bet it is hard to understand. Man, the price of pigs and hogs, I don't know how any of y'all do it. My hat's off to you if you figured out a way to make a little buck off of pigs and hogs. Yeah, because if we think cow price is bad, raise some pork. We used to raise 8 or 10 of them a year, but that was just for our use and family and friends. Spelling's fine for a farmer boy. Thank you, Miss Joey. Appreciate you coming in, Shane. Have a good week, buddy. No, they probably ain't never been what they should be, but I've seen them in my short tenure of doing them. 7 years, 8 years. I've seen it where I didn't feel like I was completely giving it away. I did feel like I was still motivated, and I'm still motivated now. I mean, because I didn't totally get rid of them, but I can find different ways to waste some money and energy and time. Used to be good money in hogs. I guess the big man's putting the little man out. When I was young, when my family farmed up until the mid 80s, my grandpa used to raise, I don't know, 500 head a year of hogs. It trickles in and flows out. The chickens is doing good, Wayne. I think we're still getting about 20. If I had to say an average, about 25 eggs a day out of like 30 hens. And the local grocery store is still taking pretty much all that we have. except for what I eat. I try not to eat too many. You like to buy local when you can. That's good. Yeah, that's what you was telling me, Brian. Y'all lost 48 hens in one night. That's terrible. 160 to a predator. Yeah, man, you got to make sure that that's the one good thing that I do like about my red and blue healers is, I've never had nothing to really come up where they at and mess with nothing. At the farm where I had chickens previously, 4 or 5 years ago, we had a few get gone, one or two, but nothing like you had. But I think it would be hard for them to come up in the yard with my red male out there. I think he would definitely, they would have to hurt him up bad to get him. Miss Joey said, I don't have an accent. It's all of y'all that's funny talking people. I agree with you, Miss Joey. That's what I told him, Scott, that it sounded like the feral dogs to me also. 8-hour road trip today to buy more equipment to try to keep cash for the third year. I can't say you insane, Rick. I mean, it took me a while to pull the trigger on making a decision because I didn't want to give up and I didn't want to feel like a quitter. But at the same time, I had to make a decision for what was best for our operation. Rick's past insane. He's a farmer. Oh, you saw the animal. Either a dog or a coyote. Is the little chick that was born when me and Gordon was up there, Brian, is it still doing good? Yep, that'll take care of Mr. Ian. If we see them around our cow pens where the calves is at, we got to protect our livelihood and our calves and stuff is what helps provide. Steer. Wow. Better be careful, Brian. It might have rabies or something. You might want to get it taken care of as soon as you can. The dogs will kill them, the coyotes will eat them. I reckon me and Gordon can come back up there one weekend and take care of it for you. Y'all have got to get a haircut. Look at my bushy head. My beard is out of control. I do have some traps, Brian, being Mark mentioned traps. I've got a couple traps at the farm that we bought for something. If you want them, you're welcome to get them and use them. A bright vision scope will be unreal. Robbie said, yeah, that area will give you the advantage at night. Then it'll take it back out of their court. Too many loose animals around. Yep. I can guarantee you Hank be the first one to get in it. Told the trimmers on your stylus. Borrowing one. Yeah, you better make it so Hank can't get in it. Hank could be in there. He'll definitely be checking it out. I'm trying to place my phone so I can look more at the camera instead of looking down at the floor. %16 moisture. Try again in a few days. Yeah, a couple guys here tried to run a little bit of corn. I don't know, a week and a half ago, and it was real high. But I think they wishing now that they would have went ahead and run some of it in that 3-day period they had instead of waiting. Because now, like I said, it's saturated. Yeah, the foxes are pretty tough too. Hey, Mr. Ricky, what's going on, buddy? Mr. Ricky's in the house. Y'all give me 1 second. I'll be right back. This is a commercial break without the commercial. All right, everybody behave while I was out. Ricky comes in and Jackie leaves. Nah, I had to go feed the cat. Well, my son starts back to school, the welding school. I think next Monday is his first day back, and my daughter starts back to school tomorrow. That pause brought you by Jackie's lack of bladder control. Hey, Ralph, what's going on, buddy? Haven't seen you in a long time. I keep seeing your stuff. I see you on Facebook with you showing you different color bands and stuff. Still trucking. Good deal. If y'all coming in, make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for us. I saw one somewhere the other day, Ralph, where you and Tony Walsh was asking you if you was going to be in the area. Maybe y'all got to meet up. Mr. Tony's a real nice guy also. Be sure to click the like button. That's right. You called him, good deal. Yeah, Mr. Tony's a real good guy, Ralph. He opened his home up to us last year when we went down to Georgia to the farm show. Can we get Jackie to drink a beer off the garage door opening? I doubt it, Aaron. You might. I'm not. You don't never say what you won't do, because that'll come back to bite you. Scott Swift said nope. So he knows me. So what's everybody's plans for the upcoming week? My definite plans as of right now is to cut my yard here, cut my farm yard, and cut around my log cabin. If the rain will hold off long enough, I can get in there. I might have to carry the bush hog. Mr. Steve dropped the Teespring link. If anybody's interested in some merch, y'all can check that out. Eric's been mean sending you scrambled photos. Now I don't doubt that, Rick. Whenever you show up, it'll be game time then, buddy. Check hay tomorrow. Mark said he hopes to get wheat harvested and a little more hay made. Yeah, man. Y'all, Mr. Steve Mack is an awesome friend that I've gained through YouTube here also, and he does so much for me now. But he's a real friend. Don't think that he won't call me up and call me out on something if I do it wrong too. He's a real critic. He lets me know when I do something right, and he lets me know when I do something wrong. Ralph said his wife's starting a new job in the morning. Well, that's awesome, Ralph. If the job is in a field doing something that she loves or enjoys, maybe it'll work out good for her. Yeah, Mr. Steve sure did. Drove 1,000 miles. Yeah, that's awesome news. I know everywhere that I go, when we went to Tennessee on vacation in July the 4th, almost every business had hiring signs on it. Not really, but $16 an hour. Hey, that'll make you do a little bit of stuff you don't like. Yeah, we sure did, Mark. We had a video put up of Mr. Steve making his first bale of hay ever. Yeah, Steve could pick Mr. Bob Bruce up on the way, ain't it? Y'all guys could both come down and hang out. Hospital operator. My wife's in the medical field. I think I told you that when we talked on the phone a couple of times, right? Yeah, my wife and her family, they pretty much all of them's in the medical field. Mark Cornell finally made it. Buddy, I'm glad you did. I appreciate all of y'all guys and gals that support us. She was in the medical too. Michigan Hay Sales. How you doing, buddy? I don't know if I've seen your name here already tonight. I know a couple guys that hang out in the background, and if I say their name or ask a question, they'll chime in. Like, I don't know if Mr. David's hanging out in here or not, but normally he does be. If I ask the question, he'll chime in. There's the link right there, y'all, with a video of Mr. Steve. I think he raked some hay and baled hay that day, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while now. Yeah, Mark, it's been a tough year, bud. I know everybody says that, but really here, if the rain don't stop, I don't know that we're going to get any more hay made. I know it's probably today's the first day in probably 11, 12 days that we didn't get any rain. And tomorrow's a decent, a light chance, 20%. Then it goes right back up to 60 the next 3 days. Seeing the NASCAR haulers heading south. Yeah, they'll be in Darlington here in a few weeks, I think. Summer's about over for AK Wayne. Expect snow in the mountaintops in 3 weeks. Wow. $60% off. Yeah, that's a big number there, Rick. A buddy of mine lost his hay barn 2 weeks ago, and they had like 14. Excuse me. They had like 1,400 round bales in that barn. So I think they fixing to bail out of the cattle deal. So I'm headed south, and now they headed north. Hey, Larry Hodel. That's how it was here too, Larry. We was dry at the beginning of the year, and then as soon as we got finished first cutting, it started raining, and pretty much has rained ever since for weeks. Second time heading to Florida this week. Twice of last year and 60% of a normal year. I'm just glad that we don't have to have as much hay as we have had to have in the past years just to carry our cows, being we got rid of so many. Cattle down, yeah, it is. I said we cut our herd a lot, but I hate it. I mean, I hate we done it because in some ways it makes me feel like I quit. Makes me feel like I didn't accomplish what I was out after. But on the other side, I feel like that we made a good decision, especially now still seeing the prices of the beef, the calves. I feel like I don't feel like I made a bad decision because right when I started selling off a bunch, I was scared that soon as normally when you make a decision, it'll bite you in the butt normally. I think Ed must be done with hay. I seen him something about he was cleaning his bellers up. Just changing with the time. Yeah, I saw something. Ed had a video or something up. I was checking it out, and they was cleaning the beller off. Or it might have just been cleaning it off between cuttings. Well, guys, it's been over an hour. It's been an hour and 4 minutes. Know when to hold them, know when to fold them. That's right, Mr. Bob. It won't be hard to expand it back. Well, guys and gals, I'm fixing to shut her down, and I sure do appreciate each and every one of y'all supporting us here at Gerrald Farms. I hope each and every one of y'all have a good week, and I look forward to seeing y'all next Sunday night. Y'all take care and have a good one.